Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio. I am so happy you're here with me today to have a little hangout, a little play, and do part two of this beautiful, I don't know what we're going to call it, Lacy folder, or Lacy, excuse me, journal. It is a journal, book, Lacy journal book. Lacy journal book. Say that 10 times. See what you get. Anyway, we're going to be doing that today. I want to welcome all of my brand new subscribers, as well as all of you who've been hanging out with me for a very long time. You guys are super special to me. Mwah, hugs and kisses to each and every one of you. Thank you for coming back and watching, and all of your lovely comments. I so appreciate them, and all of your prayers for my family and my son-in-law. Before we get going, for those of you who've been following me, you know that we've been going through some hardships here. And you also know how excited I've been to get my flooring. Well, with what's going on with our family, we're going to have to put that on hold indefinitely. I don't know if I'm going to get my floors or when, because my son-in-law just came out of another hospital stay. He was there for 5 days, and due to some fluid in his back that they thought had gotten infected. So we've had our granddaughters for about the last 5 or 6 days. So you know, yeah, just never know what's going to happen. Just taking it day to day. But for now, we're going to hold off on the floor, and we're just going to go on with life one day at a time. So here we are, and this days at a time is to finish up that project that we started on my last video. Last time you saw it, it was just an envelope folded in half. We had a few pieces we were playing with, trying to decide on laces. And this is what we ended up with. I'm going to move these things. These are things we're going to be using on this little journal. And this is a flip-up journal. I think that's what I'm going to call it, flip-up journal. And last time we had put one thing of lace down, and we were trying to decide what else to put on. I added a second layer of lace. I've added all kinds of laces on the edges. We ended up with 3. I put one up here. I put some of the seam binding behind the picture, and I trimmed it down. And I actually cut it smaller, and then I used a couple of punches on the edges. And then I've added lace, and I've added appliques, and some vintage buttons, and a flower, a bulb pin with a beautiful heart locket, which would have been very popular then. The fiance may have given his future bride a pretty heart locket for around her neck. I also added a stick pin here that I made. Isn't that pretty? So I did add that to it. So I gotta kind of like weave it in there so it won't, or otherwise it falls out when I pick it up. So let's see, is it gonna fall out? Maybe. So then I went on the inside, and to this little pocket flap here, I added a plain piece of lace, then this really pretty dangly lace applique. I also added a piece of lace to the bottom here on the back side, and I covered it with a piece of paper. This is from Ruby and Pearl, and I inked the edges. So we have a pocket here, which we need to decorate this part today. We need to finish the edge here. We do need to cover the back, because when I turned it over, I went, oopsie. I could leave it plain white, and just maybe put a piece of ribbon, or we could cover it with a piece of, digital paper. I think we're going to use digital paper on the back there, and add some laces. And then we're going to probably put in our signature. I did pull quite a few papers for the signature. Sorry, I was just thinking, what time do I need to finish my video? So I actually want to write it down, because I won't remember. Let's do that real quick. Let me give it a quickie so I know. My gosh, the day's just flying away. My granddaughters just left because their daddy is coming home from the hospital today, and it is Tuesday the 14th when I'm making this video, and I think you'll see this probably on Monday the 20th. But I just wanted to give you the quickest update I could, because I've already made all the videos for this week, or for the week that you're watching, or the week you watched. So anyway, moving on here, I picked out, this is going to be my center page. Again, this is a Ruby and Pearl page. I grabbed some of the printer paper that is the parchment paper. I also grabbed some coffee paper, some vintage lined paper that I have from old pads of paper. So this is what I got to go on the outside, but I'm thinking now I also probably want to add, a tracing paper or something. I want to add another page. Let me think about this. I do have some parchment paper we could add. So real, the kind you, I don't know, that's not the one I want. There's another one I want to get, not that one. I mean, I could add that. But I have this, which is unbleached parchment paper. That is the brown, which I think would be cool in here because it kind of goes along with our color theme. I think we could add one of these. So I'll cut that down. So how are all of you? Are you all good? Everybody okay? I hope so. I hope you're having a wonderful summer. You guys are hanging out and enjoying life. And I did hear some of you are, one of you is going to, my dear friend is going to Ohio to visit her family. I think that's what she said. So be safe, my friend. I hope everything was good. She's going to go see her family. And I know some of you are working on all kinds of fun projects, which is awesome. Okay, I think that'd be a cool page to put in there, don't you? Ah, this stuff is neat. I just got this at the store. I think I got this at, did I get this at Dollar Tree? I don't know if I got this at Dollar Tree or Target, one of the places. I've always found the white one, but I've never found this brown one. So I was so excited when I saw it. I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. I wanted other things to put in here. I don't want to add a lot of different papers and things. I just don't think that this, the way we're going to put it in calls for it. So let me see. That's a little, that is, oops, my phone just went off, guys. Let me just double check to make sure there's no emergencies for a change. Nope, no emergencies. Just my hubby letting me know everything's good. They're cleaning the house, getting ready for mom and dad to come back home. So he's letting me know things are progressing appropriately. Alrighty, let me I want to trim this up just a bit more. It's a little wide. There's this edge that came with it. I don't know if this will cut. Let's see how tall do I need it, because if I don't need it this tall, I do want to cut it down. Oh yeah, it's way too high. That'll be cool paper to stick in my, in my scraps, because it's a neat feeling paper. Hold on. Well, let me just measure. This is going to be easier than trying to do that. So we're at 10 and 3/4. So we'll make this 10 and 3/4. We're close enough to that. Let's see if that will work. Height-wise, yeah, it could be a little longer. I mean, if it is, I'm not going to worry about it. And then I want to cut this off a little bit. I'd rather have it a little shorter than too fat, My paper trimmer is so dull. I'm surprised it even cuts anymore, honestly. It's still too white. Well, okay, my eye apparently has failed me. Ah. Now it's going to be too narrow. That's okay though, right? So we'll put that in there, maybe the page before the center. That's why I was trying to cutting it to the center page. There we go. See, it is a little bit shorter, and that's fine, because it's a printed page and it got kind of ended up short. I'm not going to add the music paper and all of the other stuff I normally add. This is going to be strictly a writing journal, just a straight writing journal. I don't even know if we will or put pictures in it, but I don't think there's going to be, there may be one pocket on the back, but that's it. So when we're done decorating it, then we will put in our center and anything else we might want to add, and that's it, and then we're done. So let's add some laces and some goodies that we have here. I think what I want to do is I want to cover the back before I put on any more, and I didn't want to add any more lace on the back. So I'm using one of Angela Kerr's lace pieces that she has in one of her kits. I think it's in her doily kit or something like that. I don't know. I've had it a long time. When she first came out with it, I bought it. And I really like it. And I use it all the time as one of my bases. So let me get this and put it here. All right, I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac. I've been using a lot of glue stick on this project as far as the papers go, but I decided this one was going to get Fabri-Tacted. Just made up a word. Okay, I just made a big old gloppy mess, and that's fine. It's all good. I'm going to line it up with the bottom and the sides. There we go. And I just cleaned all the goop out of this little cap, so it's like I want to make sure I wipe it off before I... It's a warm day today, so the air conditioner's on. And that kind of covers up the back. There we are. See, it's not something you're really going to be looking at, but I really wanted it to be pretty on the back side. Maybe we could just add, I probably should have inked it maybe before I put it on here, but we can ink it now. It's fine. Just give it whatever's on my dauber here. And we'll go like that. Today is a grass fire in town. There's a grass fire up on the hill. So we'll hope they get that out right away before it becomes a big problem. There's homes up there now, which there never used to be. So now it's a lot more dangerous when that hillside gets on fire. Used to be nothing up there. It's from the transients. They keep making these homeless campfires and insist on, you know, turning on, you know, lighting a fire, and they end up causing grass fires up there. Okay, so I'm really happy with the front. I keep looking to see if there's anything I want to add. Right now I don't see anything, but you never know. I thought about a word, but it says marriage certificate. I think that says all. I don't know. I thought about adding a word here or here, but I don't think I'm pretty happy with that. This looks really pretty. When you open up here though, I'm not liking this part. This is the part that you pull the page. So I thought I would just go ahead and do that. And then I would put a piece of lace up here, which matches the lace that's on this flap. And we'll just cover that up so you don't see this ugly part. And this is definitely going to need, oopsie, Fabri-Tac. Okay. So I'm going to just put it right on, because I honestly don't think that the natural glue of the envelope there is going to work. There we go. At least my voice is better since the last, I don't know what happened that last video. My throat was so... Oh, I'm looking around for the lace right in front of you, Laurette. You've even got your glasses on. No good excuse for not finding it. Yeah, the last video, my voice was so hoarse. I don't know. I think it was an allergy thing. And having the air conditioner on a lot and talking a lot to my granddaughters. I don't use my voice except to make videos, really. Most of the time, my husband and I are fairly quiet. I mean, we do talk to each other, but not that much. Not as much as I'm talking to my granddaughters, I'll tell you, so... I will miss them a lot. I got used to having them here. They get used to being here. They love their parents and can't wait for them to be home. So don't take that the wrong way, but you know. Now I want to put something here. I think that's okay. I don't know if that's going to be enough or if I want anything else, or I don't think it matters. You're not going to see it. Just if you happen to push it up, you're not going to see just paper. You know what I mean? I think. So what I was thinking about doing is covering this with some lace. I'm trying to decide what color I want. I think I like the white lace best, honestly. And then you just open the pocket and put something in. You could open it all the way out. Well, no, you won't be able to because we're going to have to put our signature in. So never mind that. Rewind, rewind. I didn't say that because you'll only be able to go down to here, but you have a really big pocket and it's white, so no reason to do anything else to it. It can just stay as is. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put glue here. Try to keep it away from the edge because I don't want it to close the envelope up. That's a nice big pocket that you can put all kinds of cool things in. It's, maybe I should just call this a clutch journal. I think I am going to call it a clutch journal because it looks like a clutch purse. I think I'm going to create a new thing. I'm going to call it clutch purse journal. And then get my little bitty scissors and give things a little trimmy. That one's okay over there. This one has a little out of the box. Okay. And then I'm going to just do from trimming the lace, it's got some high edges on it. Oh, come on now. Get off there. Off, 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 off. Yeah, I did this right away before I had any ink or anything on my hands because I just didn't want to get this white lace dirty. Hopefully my head's not in the picture. Could be. Oh, there's our little, we always have this little flap here that's kind of on every envelope project we do. So we're going to hold that down, let it glue for a minute. So there you have it. Now, if you want to keep this closed, we could add a Velcro dot to both, and we may go ahead and do that. I haven't decided yet if I'll add a Velcro dot to it to keep that closed so that when you put this down, it doesn't flap up. I'm actually thinking I will do that. But let me finish this part down here. I want to do the same thing. I'm doing the finish work. I like to have all of my things have a nice, clean, finished edge. I'm gonna trim off all the little funny edges. I'm just going to put that more to the bottom. You can have it hang over a little bit, but not too much because I just realized I want to put a pocket down there. So I'm gonna pick that back up if I can and put it more towards the bottom. Okay, and the other, I thought maybe I would add one more lace because I want this journal to be super duper lacy. So that's more true to form for me, right? Oh wait, not that one. I have this pinned in like a million different places. Where's my other start point? Oh, right here. Here we go. I want to see if this would look good just as a finished piece. Yeah, it has a finished edge. Yep, I'm gonna do that. Let me, Okay, and I don't think, okay, I don't think I need this little piece right here. Cut that off. Believe it or not, that'll go in my snippet jar, that itty bitty piece, because I do use those itty bitty snippets. Okay, so we'll put that on, and then that's the finished work. We'll add the pocket to the bottom, and then we will add our signature pages. I did want to come back with, you know, some finished work to show you, because it seems like I always finish these off camera, and someone said they wanted to see it done all on, but it's just not possible. It just takes too long. Start to finish is great, but nobody, although everybody says they want to see them, they don't, you guys don't watch them. Somebody doesn't watch them anyway. They end up like this and like this. Sorry I'm quiet, guys, but I am pretty tired. It's been a long month and a half for us, so there we go. Surprised I have any creativity left. Now I want to put a pocket on here, so I'm trying to decide, I'm trying to decide between this as a pocket, which would be cute if we went halfway up and you could just tuck something in, or maybe, let's see, this as a pocket, and you would have a long pocket here. I could do both and have a double. Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I'll just do both. And I don't have to decide, right? No decisions necessary if I do it that way. It looks like lace, but it's not. These are just digitals from Angela Kerr. She has a whole digital file of, several digital files of, I think it's avocado doily or something. I don't know the exact name. I bought it quite a while ago when she first started out. So I've had it for a long time, the digital, but you can find them under Angela, A-N-G-E-L-A, I think, K-E-R-R, Angela Kerr. She's a fabulous designer. She has beautiful, beautiful, beautiful digitals. I love them. And I think I'm going to go up to about there on that one. And here on this one, I'm going to try to center that and maybe sort of slightly tuck it under the lace if I can, or right to the lace. And I just realized I need to move it down a tiny bit. There we go. And then it's open. So you have this whole pocket is open, and then this is open in the middle up to a certain point. So we have this lovely double pocket in the back to put things in. We have the big pocket here, and then we're going to put our signature in. Now this is going to be a tie-in signature, not a, so you can change your papers out or add things if you would like. At the moment, I'm just trying to decide if I want to add any doily. Oh, not that piece. If I want to add any doily to this, like bridal doily or doily. Think. These pieces are already inked and ready to go. I had them for another project that I didn't use them on, so I may still put something there. I'm kind of thinking in that kit, let me see if I can find the kit. There were a lot of bridal pieces, so, I mean, there were just tons and tons of pretty little pieces that could be used. There were also some tickets. This is Old Decina. So I'm just looking to see what I have here that might work. Kind of like that one. But these are what I wanted to see if I had the pieces that I could just quickly cut out that are so I could cut them me see if I put them in here. No, I did not. Hold on one sec. Let me look and see if I can find the ones that I printed off. Those are all backed, heavily backed, and I hate to waste, because these are very thick. They're all backed with parchment cardstock, so I don't really want to use those to paste them down, you know, like that. I just feel like that would be kind of a waste. So let me grab, oh, whoopsie. What do I have? Okay, cut to use for gluing. All right. Let's see what we have that we could decorate that pocket with. That maybe, let me see if any of the little ones are here. What did I do? Cut up all the little ones, or did I just not make a copy of the little ones? Maybe I didn't make a copy. Oh, maybe I didn't. Well, I can cut up another one. Here's the little ones. It's funny, you know, even though I can just make hundreds of copies, I want to hoard these. I want to hoard them. It's like so weird, but I think our brain thinks we can't get any more, so we don't want to use them, but yes, we can, and yes, we will, and yes, I can print. Ooh, I love the back of this one so much. That's really pretty. It's kind of a wedding journal, so it's like trying to decide what to put on the back. I think I'll stick with that first one that I saw. You know, remember I told you I always kind of, the first thing you see is usually the one you really wanted. Although I love this, but I ended up with no pink in this. I started out thinking it was going to be pink and cream, and ended up with 0 pink in here. Isn't that just silly? I don't know what happened. I don't know why I didn't do it. Makes me crazy. I'm wondering if I want to keep this. I'm going to actually cut it down just a little bit. All right. Once we're done with the decorating, then we will put the signatures in, and we're done. I also think I want to round the corners a bit. I want to see how these look rounded. I haven't tried it yet on Oldacina's scrap. I can either say it perfectly every time, or my tongue all of a sudden decides I can't. Funny. I wonder, do I want it at a, no, I want it at an angle for sure. With a little lace behind it, I believe. I think we're going to need a bit of lace. I have bits from this whole thing. Here we go. Here's a smaller one. Here we go again, right? Oh my goodness, you guys. Your friend is crazy, crazy, crazy. Such a crazy girl. I'm looking at my little scraps here to see what I have that would look good under there. I actually will probably just use what I used on the front to keep the continuity for the whole project. I was looking for another piece of lace that I had that I thought would work, but I can't find it. Yeah. I think what I'll do is I'll just sort of glue it on to the sorry guys, I don't have any stories for you today. Like I said, I'm just quiet, and we'll just finish this up. It's just going to be a craft with me, or watch me craft. Now we'll trim this. Surprisingly, these were sewing shears. I've been cutting paper with them forever, and they still are cutting fabric. Amazing, right? They were a really good pair of scissors, and I didn't realize it. I didn't feel like they were cutting the fabric well, so I turned them into, you know, just using them for this, and I think I must have misjudged them. So with me and that garbage can, I'll tell you. Keep covering it up. Okay. There we go. And then we'll just put a little something at the bottom. We'll just put it at a slight angle. And then we can use some of the, the words from, not Ruby and Pearl. Where are they? Some of these. Let's get this on here. Oh, boy, I overshot the runway on that one. I did just refill this morning. I've been going through the fabric check like it is water. That's just okay. That's what it's there for, right? That's why I buy it, is to use it. I don't know why I'm so silly. There we go. I guess the more creative you are, the faster you go through your supplies. I think that's the amazing part to me. Let's see if there's anything lovely here we could use. I mean, they're not... I don't know what I would... Oh, what if I don't just use the word Paris on there? That's fine. I like the word Paris. It's neutral. Could be wedding, could be love, it could be whatever. Paris means the city of love, so it could be for a wedding or love, right? Let me get this one out of here. Give it a good cut. We've been having some really lovely but strange weather. Cool, foggy, and then hot as heck. Windy, hot as heck. Raining, hot and humid. Oh my gosh, it's been nuts. So any given day, you don't know what it's going to be. I think it's going to be about 81 today. It's been anywhere from 60 to 100, depending upon the day of the week. It's nutsy. Nutsy, nutsy, nutsy. Okay. Alrighty. Let's finish that up. Could add a little flower or something, I suppose. I don't know. I don't think I want the word quite so big. I think that's a bit large for what I wanted to do. Let's go like that and like that. We'll cut a little there, not cut my fingers. Let's go like that. Hopefully my head's not in camera. I've been doing my own camera lately, ladies. Are you proud of me? Haven't had to have my husband set it up at all. If I bump the arm and I get it completely out of whack, then he'll come in and fix it for me. But otherwise, I've been setting up my own videos, so I hope they've been okay for you and you haven't had any trouble seeing things. I'm trying to figure out where I want to put that, though. Well, about right there, maybe? Like, partway in, partway out. Then if I wanted to put a little flower or something, I could put that over there. We'll do that. Okay, very good. Glue, glue. Where's my glue? Well, I don't have my other glue out, so I'll just use this one since I've been using it all day. Why not? Let's just keep up. Oh, it's going on lace, so I kind of have to. And then I kind of move that up so the lace kind of shows. Make it more straight. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, that's a great pocket. And then there's another one under there. I'd have to see if I can find some things. Well, I actually have the lovely big cards here that we could put in there. That's one we just used, so I don't want to put that. Look at that gown. Isn't that stunning? This is a different one. These are like guests at the wedding, maybe. That's what we're going to say. And there's a pretty wedding gown picture. Aren't those lovely? Let's put those in there. All right, let's put that away. In fact, we need to ink, and let's see, do we want to round the corners on these? I don't know how I feel about it. These are very much a Polaroid, but I think I normally round them. Yeah, just lightly. I mean, I'm just using the 1/4 inch, so you're not really over. Oh gosh, I'm wearing scraps. Okay. Put that over there. Let's put the lid on that. Let's get some ink for this. And these make lovely journaling cards that go along with that wedding theme or love party, I don't know, clothes. This could be a fashion one even, because I mean, look at the clothes are beautiful. Beautiful from that era. Beautiful gown. And then you have writing space on the back. Perfect for writing. Ready to go. Lovely. One. I'll have to pull these back out though to do the signature, because that's actually going to be in the way of the signature, and these may not fit once I do the signature. So we'll have to see. Now I want to do a tie-in journal pages, so I'm wondering, yeah, those would fit in. Those will fit in straight if I punch holes to tie it in. So I just want to finish one more thing here. I put all my flowers away from yesterday. Doggone it. Don't have anything I can get to easily. Oh, silly me. You know, we have our snippets, right? Our snippet boxes. Those always have the most wonderful things in them. So let me see if we have something like tiny we could put there. A little rose maybe, perhaps. Let's put a little rose on there. I think I have, do I have any white ones? All my white ones have little pearls in them, and those, I think, well, that would be too big. What else could we put in there? I know we have little bits of white. See what else I have. I could put one of those with a pearl, a little flat back pearl, possibly. What do we think? Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll just do that. What do we think? We like that? Then we'll have to figure out what color to tie our pages in with. I am going to trim these little squares. They're sort of bugging me. I'm kind of messily trimming them. I'm not trying to be neat and perfect there. Then this does have a top and a bottom, and I do want to cut off all the little goodies. Oh, goodness, you guys. I think after this I'm going to take a nap. A really long, long, long nap. I'm pretty worn out. Okay. Happy but worn out. Glad everybody's coming home safe and sound. My granddaughters will be back home with their mommy and daddy where they belong. They belong with us too, don't get me wrong. But they were missing their parents really bad. This is the second time they've had to leave them. They were only back home for a week before they came back to us again. So yeah, they were tired and confused too. My oldest granddaughter is trying out for color guard, which is very cool. Those are the kids you see on the field during the sporting events that have the flags marching along. So she has tryouts this whole week, and we will, fingers crossed, that she made it. And if she did, then the day after they start trying out on Monday, they try out for 5 days. On the 5th day, they pick the kids that are going to be on the permanent color guard team. And then they, the next day, they go to the rodeo parade and perform. Oh my gosh, talk about trial by fire. So I'm hoping to get to see my granddaughter perform in the rodeo parade. I haven't been to the parade in years. I used to work the parade every year as a volunteer, as an ambassador for my county. I was a county ambassador and used to represent my county and work with businesses to help them grow their business within the county. I did that for, a really long time. I was the chairperson for that for a long time, and it was a lot of fun. I did a lot of volunteer work. I do miss it, but it was exhausting. With my health issues, I can't do it anymore, which makes me sad because it was one thing I just loved. I got to know everyone in town, all the businesses, all the, the council and the mayor and assemblymen and congressmen who came to visit because I represented my county for a long time. I loved it. I did it for about 10 years, so it was a very rewarding thing that I was part of. What a blessing. I miss it so much, though. I miss all my friends. Most everybody's moved away. They've all gone and retired out of California. It's too expensive to retire here, although we've been blessed enough to do that. So there's one more pocket, but I don't know if any of these would fit in there. I think I made it too small. Oh, no, it fits in that one, too. So I can put a third picture in there. 1, 2, let's pick a third picture, you guys. I'm stalling, but I've only got 10 minutes, so I do have to finish up right now. Oh, that's cute. He's riding off into the sunset. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. Okay, let's do that one. Let's do that one. And then I have to tie it in. Okay. I don't know why I'm stalling. No good reason. Well, I was trying to decide if I should put the holes here and tie it in the center, or the idea was to make it flat and it ties in here. And so you would flip up the pieces here, not here. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Anyway, I never know if I'm making sense. I think I did. Oh, okay. Let me get this inked. And then let's get this finished up so I can let you guys go. And you will actually see a full finished project. Unless I decide to keep adding goodies, which I may go back and do some stamping or put some fleur-de-lis on the pages or something like that. But if I do, I will show you. Oh yeah, that works great. And then these two can go in here. Oh, wow. Adorable. Are we happy with that or what? I love this project. It really wasn't difficult except for, just time consuming with the lace at the top here, but just, even if I kept it like that and put another pocket here and filled it up, I'd be totally happy with it. In fact, I may put another pocket up there, something I'll think about. If I do add more after this, I will show it to you. So, question is, guys, I wish you could answer me. Because I don't actually want to tie it through where it's going to show. So I think I'm going to do what I was originally going to do, which means, oh boy, you guys, forgive me, I'm going to have to cut these. I don't know, guys. Oh, I'm so undecided. I didn't want to sew it in. I wanted it to be kind of a temporary, okay, my thought was that they would be in half the size, of course, right here. They would be sewn in, with a bow. Tied in with a bow. So the bow would be here. There'd be 2 holes. The bow would be here. And you would just lift up your pages this way. If I do the normal, then I would just stitch in the center. Tell you what I'm going to do, though. I am going to fold everything. I don't know. Should I cut them or rip them? What do we think? Oh, I wish you guys could talk to me. I wish this was a live. This would have been a good one for a live because it was almost done. It was just a matter of you guys advising me. Okay, I've made the decision now. There we go. First 2 are done. So I actually need 2 piles. Actually, I'm going to make that the cover. This will be midway through, I guess. I don't know. Might be quicker to do it on the paper cutter. since I am not very quick at ripping. I think I'm going to get the paper cutter. It's going to be so much faster, you guys. I'll never finish this in time otherwise. I only have like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, something like that. Where's my paper cutter? Okay, so let me make sure that I know the width of this. This is 11. 5 and 5 is 10, so 5.5 is what I need. Let me double check it after I cut one. Yep. But now here's the trick. I'm going to put excuse my indecision, because there's so many ways to do this and I want to be creative with it. So we'll just do that. Okay, I got it now. Except though I just knocked it on the floor. Oh no. One more try, guys. One more try. Sorry. That will leave me about 30 pages in here. So that'll be nice. I'm going to cut a couple. That's going to save a ton of time. I think I can do 3 without this paper cutter eating everything. Let's give it a shot, right? And you're wondering, why didn't I do this before? Because I didn't know what I wanted to do, truly. I was very undecided and thought, well, I'll know what to do on the video. And I do know what to do on the video once I get on going and the creativity starts flowing. And honestly, I did not have time to do it beforehand. Just did not with the girls' hair. It's been crazy busy. Okay, this is the last of the papers. Let's hope I don't munch it. Oh, that's a big fat stack. I'm hoping that'll tie in. I may have to pull some out. We'll see. So we end it beginning and end that way. I'm thinking we're okay. Yeah. The only thing I have to check is this paper. Okay. I have to turn it over. There we go. It's upside down. There we go. Flip that one over. There's another one. I think I got them all. Okay, I'm just going to check the pages now. Okay. Let's see. We got it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. It's just like that and that. I want them to be like every other one. I don't want them all in a row, the same ones. I want to be every other page or every couple pages. Oopsie. Okay, that shouldn't go there. There we go. Yeah, I knew something got flipped around there. I just wanted to be sure I got it. Now here's the thing. These two were supposed to be in the middle. Which I don't know where the middle would be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's right where they're supposed to be. And then it should give me 1, well, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think it's fine. It's good enough. Somewhere towards the middle. That's all I care. Okay, there we go. Pages are ready. Pages are ready. Now we need to do, I need to check my time. Oh gosh, guys, let me double check the camera, see if I have time. Oh, it says I have 10 minutes. Okay, I must have caught the camera right on time. So I do have time to put it in. I was really thinking I didn't have time. Oh my goodness. Now, we could staple it, but I don't think I have a stapler that's good enough. I'm going to move these just to make sure I don't accidentally get them caught. And I'm going to have to create a template, I think, for this to cut the holes. You know, I have one of those 3-hole punches, but I would hate to use 3-hole because then I would still be tying it just like you do. Then I would just put it in like you do, because I want it to go like this. So you go like that, and then you flip up your pages, right? That's what I want it to do. Yeah, you won't have writing, you won't be able to write at the very tippy top, but you'll be able to write on enough of the page, probably top and bottom. I'm hoping. So I want to figure out how I want to punch this. I can do it with my regular hole punch. Let me see how far in I can go. That actually would work. Put one there and one there. I think that would actually work. I want to make sure there's no lace there. Oh boy, I'm nervous about this. Let's mark some spots because I don't want to mess up here. I mean, I've worked really hard on this cover. And let me see what it ended up being. 8 3/4. Now let's see how far this goes. I really want to see how far it goes. About 2 inches. So 4 inches in. That's fine. That works. I'm making sure there's no lace stuck in it. I'm going to put this very close. Okay, fingers crossed, you guys. Okay. Making sure the back is not caught. I'm using the foot as my guide on the side. There we are. That should be an even 2 inches on each side. Let's see if I did it. Yep. Yes. All right. Okay. So that will mean that on the side of each of these papers, I'm going to do the same thing. The only try I worry about is this one. So what I'll do is I will do these with one of the others, just to make sure I get them on there. This is going to be tricky. Well, let me see if this is going to work. So I haven't screwed up a bunch of pages right off the bat, right? No, why didn't that work? Because they're not as long. Apparently I have some thinking to do. I'm going to have to make a template for this to put on there. Well, let's use this as our template, this one that I mucked up. I mucked it up because it's not as wide. I don't know why I was thinking it was. Okay. Pencil, pencil, pencil. Where's my pencil? Not as easy as it looks. Okay, so this is off, so that isn't even going to work. Well, guys, I had a great idea. I am planning to do it, but I think it may take more than the 10 minutes I have to figure this out, right? I'm going to have the 2-3 top pages are going to be shorter. There's just nothing I can do about it, right? I did not think that through. You guys are probably telling me, measure it, measure it. I did, but I didn't measure it from the right place. So I thought, well, forgetting the envelope is wider than my paper. All right. I should not have attempted this on camera. I should have just showed you the finished thing when it was all done. I really wanted to do it for you guys, you know. Oh, sorry. So sorry. I messed up. Let me try this. Let me see if I can get it. Yep, perfect. Will it close? Okay, now I'm realizing I'm gonna have to be careful and maybe move it in just a little bit for the other pages, but I'm at the very edge, so I can't really get any closer. So I'm gonna kind of use this as my template for everything. And I am going to do all the pages, and I'll do the top ones. I will put some reinforcers on and tie my ribbon through, and then we'll see about maybe adding some Velcro. And I will come back on another video and show you the tied in, completed journal. Whatever video I do next, I'll show you this one all done and anything else that I did and all the other goodies I did for it. So I want to thank you for coming along. I hope you liked this little project and you will give it a shot. It is super quick and very easy. It's about, I'd say it's about a 2-day, if you don't have, 8 hours, but a few hours here and there, I'd say a couple days to make it, or 1 full day if you have time to do it without being interrupted. I bet you could make the whole thing in just a 1-day sitting. So I hope you'll give it a try. Thank you for hanging out with me and letting me be creative and just, have some fun with you guys. And I will see you all very soon. Hugs and kisses, and I love you guys. Bye-bye.